Hi, this is Dave from To The Table Reviews, and for the past 9 months I've been reviewing and discussing various board and card games, looking at them from a family perspective. And I kind of wanted to give you an update of what's been going on so far and things that are coming. So this is kind of the state of the table, so to speak. So first of all, I wanted to thank everybody for their support so far to this point. It means a lot to me. I've got increasing numbers of subscribers daily and more views, more followers on Twitter and on Facebook, and so I want to thank you all for that, and want to continue to be dedicated to producing good quality content for you as consumers to help educate you in your game purchasing decisions. So again, thank you, and I want to continue to expand my viewership, and so I've got some new things here that I want to share with you, things that are going on, and ask your help to help spread the word and promote on that kind of stuff. So first of all, couple things that you may have seen in my latest videos, as I have increased my video and audio quality. That's because I purchased a new camcorder, and I upgraded my, I was just using a point and shoot camera that took video when I started, and so I was able to, I found a camcorder. Of all places, I found it at Walmart. It was on clearance for like 200 bucks. So I've got this JVC camcorder that I've been using now to film my videos, and I really like the video and audio quality on it. So I kind of figured that one kind of a super buy, but I was more important, I wanted to have a better visual presence when I do my videos. So hopefully you noticed that. Number two, made some changes, and I'm still continuing to try and make some changes in the scenery as I'm doing my videos. I have this bookshelf back here now that I installed, and what I've done now is I've kind of moved some of the games that are in my queue up to here, so you can kind of see some of the things that are going to be up and coming in my review. So this will be changing as we go along here. And another thing that I kind of found annoying, and I shoot this in my study, is there's a storage space behind this wall here, and so one of the things I was annoyed with was the light switch. So I kind of put a new cover on there, kind of changes it up a little bit, and then obviously sometimes you see I've got pictures here. These are some of my dogs that I've had in the past. The ones that are in this picture, unfortunately this is an old picture, none of them are with us anymore, but needless to say, I've got a photo of them on the wall. So that's kind of like what's going on here in the scene. One of the things that I've done now is I've kind of have a table that I kind of put in front of me, and so I'm kind of hoping that when I do my talks I can kind of talk about the game here too, so I'm not always just looking at my hands. So trying to increase the quality of content that I am putting out for you. So speaking of my videos, a couple things that I'm looking to change, and some new things that are on the horizon. Number one, I've been really concerned about my being efficient in my time and respecting your time too, in providing my opinion onto the games. And I've had some of my videos are quite long because I do spend a bit of time trying to go over the gameplay, and sometimes I've been finding myself cutting it short, explain the gameplay, and so I feel that I'm not really doing the games as much justice as I would like. So what I'm looking to do now is kind of almost having two videos, and there will be one that will be more of a, like almost like a tutorial slash gameplay that's going to have a little bit more extensive gameplay that I will have, and then I'm going to produce a separate video that's going to give my opinion, and I will highlight some things that are in the gameplay. So look for that too. So if you're just looking for, if you're looking more for the gameplay, you can look at that video. If you're looking for the review only, then I'll have that option, or if you can watch the two of them together, and I'll have little text on the screen that you'll be able to link the two together. So essentially it's going to be what you're used to seeing now, but it's going to be two separate things on some of the games that are going to take a little bit longer to explain. Some of the other ones, if I can do it rather quickly, I'm going to do the same format that I have. And then also, if you've noticed in some of my videos, I've done the To The Table Express, which has been a really like an express review of certain games. I'm going to be employing that more, kind of really taking some of the lighter games, focusing on the gameplay rather quickly, kind of an accelerated playthrough, and then giving just a quick opinion of the game, because they're going to tend to be like some of the lighter games that there's not going to require like a whole lot of time to talk about. So I'm going to be using more of the To The Table Express as well. Couple things too, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I do also, outside of my videos, I am on Twitter. If you were to look me up, my Twitter handle is the number 2 and then the table review. And so I've been posting a lot of pictures, and I'll link all of my videos and everything. But one of the things that I started new now too, and it coincides with my blog, and I'll have a link for my blog in the video description below so you can check that out, is that I've started doing what's called the Backpack Pick of the Week. And so what I've been doing is trying to find a game that is small, that can fit easily inside of a purse or handbag, or specifically a backpack that you can take on the go and you can play it out in the public. And so this has been something that I kind of wanted to reach people and give them an idea of how to get some of these games played out in public spaces, or things that they're not really thinking about before they can take them with you. You know, especially now with, you know, this is in September when I'm filming this. College has just started. This is a great way for college students. You can take a game on the go with you. If you're going out to a restaurant, throw it with you, bring it with you. If you're going to work, throw it in your backpack when you're commuting, you know, for your commuter route or whatever. You can bring something along with you. These are lighter games that they don't take up a whole lot of space. And they can be played in shorter amounts of time. And so this is something that I've been excited about. I've done 3 so far. So I started this a few weeks ago. The first one was the game Friday the 13th from Yellow Publishers, and that is a reskinned version of the Reiner Knizia game Poison. So that was the first one. Then I had Fairy Tale was the second one, and then now this one that I just posted this morning was Council of Verona from Crash Games. So I'm looking at doing that, and on my blog I will give a kind of a written mini review of the game and let you know if it's going to be something that you would like or not. So check that out as well. I'm going to be doing some more written things and some different types of videos that are going to be coming up that are going to be a little bit more giving insights into the family perspective aspect of why I'm doing the reviews. And so so there's going to be some tools that I'm going to be producing to help families who may be new to the hobby. Actually, it could be even regular gamers who are new to the hobby that are just getting into this and are looking for a few different things to kind of help them along the way. So some of them are going to be some videos or descriptions or articles about the different types of games, like what exactly does it mean, worker placement. I mean, something like that can be explained. I want to talk about the evolution of some of the games, in particular the deck building games. They've come a long way since Dominion started, and there's a lot of really neat mechanics, and the way that that particular genre of games is evolving is really, I've got an article that I'm working on putting thoughts together for as we speak. So I'm going to be sharing those tools to help people, and I'm going to be doing some videos kind of talking about a few of those things too, and kind of grouping some games together, and so that's going to be coming up too. And then another thing too is my daughter was able to attend Gen Con with me this year. This was the first time that both of us were able to attend, and what a wonderful event that was for both myself and my daughter Rebecca. We were able to connect with a lot of different people and different publishers of games that I've reviewed and different designers, and then also a lot of fellow reviewers, people to me personally that I look up to and they inspire me, and they're the videos that I'm watching. And so I was able to get a chance to connect with them, and you know, and then be able to further develop relationships. And so that was so meaningful to me to be able to connect with other people and know that as reviewers we have a network of people that are supporting one another and encouraging one another, and are all committed to producing good quality content for you as the consumer. And so you know, getting to spend some time with these guys and really know where they're at that's been wonderful too. And so I'm actually continuing on now, you know, further developing relationships and friendships with these reviewers too. So that's been exciting. And my daughter Rebecca, she got a chance to get a little bit of look into the inside of the industry. We had gone to some meetings, and we were meeting with different publishers and designers. So she's only 13, and she's kind of getting the inside look. So I'm excited about that. and she is going to start joining me with some of my reviews, talking about things, and she's going to be helping me with some of the gameplays. And in fact, she's going to be in some of the videos, she'll be the one behind the camera talking to you about specific games, ones that she has found that she really likes. And so hopefully you will support her in that venture. And you know, through some coaching, I want to make sure that she puts out good content as well. But getting an insight from a kid talking about some of these games, she's going to almost be reflecting the voice of her peers. And so it's going to give an additional insight on some of these games and why you might want to pick them up. Something that you, if you're kind of only about, you know, focused on certain types of games and you have children, something that you, you know, just a different perspective that's going to help you kind of make you think a little bit differently. So I'm excited about all of those changes. Looking forward to further expanding my my social media presence and gaining more viewers and subscribers. I've got some contests and giveaways that I'm going to be doing along the way here. So look for those. I'll be having posting stuff on my Facebook page. I'll be tweeting it on Twitter. I'll have stuff on my blog. So I'm excited about a lot of that stuff. And then a few other things that are in the works that I'm looking to do along the way too is kind of going back and looking at some of the classics and some of the mass market games that are still kind of fun to play now. For example, the other night, my daughter and I brought out Stratego and we played that, and so just kind of a little quick look, you know, just a little snapshot, little blurb or something like that, just about talking about some of the mass market games that you know, that I was fond of when I was a kid, and some of them that are still relevant today. And then also one of my goals is, you know, moving from the mass market into the hobby market. You know, where do we start at? If we're starting with those specific games, where are we going to move to? So lots and lots and lots of exciting things that are going on. Again, I want to thank you all for your support, and I look forward to continuing to bring you more content along the way. All right, that's it for now, and join me again next time as we take a look at some games and see how they're making them to the table.